Well, hello everybody, I am Fracture, and this is Let's Play Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic on the PC. We've just landed on Tatooine, and we're going to try and head out of here, but I think this guy is going to interrupt us. Hello there, Captain. Let's see. Yes, here it is. It looks like the shipment has been delivered to your ship as requested. What shipment? What are you talking about? This is Docking Bay 32, isn't it? Yes, it is. And that's what I have here on the requisition form. Everything seems to be in order. The Gizka are your problem now. Excuse me, did you say Gizka? It says right here on the manifest that you ordered a crate of Gizka to be delivered to Docking Bay 32. That's right here. Now, all I need is your thumbprint for the... Wait a second, where did the datapad go? Nothing is ever organized around here. At any rate, the Gizka are yours. One of the loaders said the crate split open once you put it in your hold. Some of the critters might have gotten loose. That happens, I'm afraid. We don't accept liability, and we certainly couldn't take the cargo back. Enjoy. So, wonderful. As it turns out, we're going to have a little bit of trouble with tribbles, and I seem to be having a little bit trouble with the frame rate. Well, that happens sometimes early on with fraps, but we're not going to concern ourselves. It tends to clear up. Now, if we head back in the ship, just for a moment, I have a feeling... Oh, we've been infested by ugly little frog-like things. That's about the extent of the damage they cause, though. We can get rid of them in one of several ways. Let's see. We were going to add you and you to the party. So there's a few things we can do to rid ourselves of those Gizka. We can... yeah, I'm really having trouble with the frame rate. What is going on? So, a few things we can do. We can... Who that? Turn it, you Grundafaska. Customers are talking. That's better. Hello, customer. Buy from Mick Tunanjus and save your credits. And don't be shy. Just ask to see what you want. If you can't get a good look, we don't move the merchandise. Just show me what you have for sale. Yes, of course. We don't want to keep you from important business. Please, have a look. So there's a couple of things we can do to get rid of the tribbles. We can purchase ourselves a little Gizka poison, if you don't mind offing the little buggers. And this is suspiciously at the end of the inventory as well. So we're going to just buy that on the off chance. That might be useful. So you can also offload the Gizka later to a vendor, sort of slipping them on the vendor the same way they were slipped on us. And finally, you can just leave them on the ship. And just, they don't cause you any grief, aside from they get in the way a little bit. I think I will buy the Gizka poison, and we might off the little things, but we can decide that later. I don't think they die simply because I bought the poison. I'm going to do a lap, because I see there's a footlocker here, and there may be other things to loot. And then we will get on our way. We'll start poking around Tatooine. Well, looks like they got the couch out of the door. Ion defense turret, just in case you need defending yourself against ions. And as I expected, that frame rate issue seems to have resolved itself. Alright. Oh, this must be the enhanced version. This wasn't in the original. Alright. Oh, look at you, named mob.
Please, will you help me? I have nothing left.
Then you need no help. What do you need? I'm Garrett Khan. I'll help you if I can.
Oh, thank you. I don't have anywhere else to turn.
Well, you could turn
If
around.
you're down and out on Tatooine, you're on your own. My husband was a hunter, killed out on the dunes. This raid plate is all I have left. Please, will you buy it? I don't need a handout. I just can't sell it to Faza without a license. Please, I'm worried about having it. They're so rare.
I wouldn't be able to sell it. I'm no hunter. What's a raid plate? Where did you get it? Well, from a raid. Why'd you need the money? I want to talk to you about your husband's death. I really get off on that sort of thing. I have to go. Goodbye. Why do you need the money?
We spent everything on my husband's hunting gear. We hoped that the sport would support us. We hoped. Whoever killed him took everything. All I have left is this desert raid plate. We thought we were so lucky when he brought it home. If I could sell it, the kids and I could get out of here. Maybe buy passage to Coruscant? I don't know.
Let's talk about what to do with this plate. Yes, you should never buy these collector plates online. You know, they generally don't turn out to be genuine. And when they say it's a limited run, well, half day's run at one of these plate factories is a couple of million plates. You really, they never increase in value.
Will you buy it? I can't sell it myself. They are worth more than 500 credits.
I can't buy it, but I could take it and sell it for you.
I don't know. How could I be sure you would come back? Are you sure you can't buy it? Please.
It's the only choice you have. Trust me.
I guess I don't have much choice in the matter. Here, I'll trust you with it. I'll be here. Please don't take too long. I need the credits. Maybe we can get started again. Maybe.
Boy, I recognize her voice too. I wonder who the voice actress was for that. And I think this is the Zerka office. We need to stop in here and get a hunting license. You'll be hearing about this, you Zerka puppet. I'm not going to let this drop. You can't just murder a whole village. And don't tell me to take my concerns to your corporate kiosk. I know when I'm not wanted. What's going on here? Who are you? I'm done talking in this office. They aren't interested in listening to me. I doubt they even acknowledge I was here. Typical corporate evasion. That's what happens when you own everything. No accountability. Don't even bother bringing it up. Right, wonderful. Why has that got a little highlighty thing on it? It doesn't anymore. Must have been that guy. Alright. Well, hi there.
Can I help you? These are the offices of the Zerka Corporation. I trust you have business with the company. If this is about employment, I'm afraid all regular mining positions are full. And before you ask, we are also no longer selling hunting licenses.
Shit. I'm looking for a miner named Griff. Am I? Oh, yes, that's what's-her-name's brother. I want to ask about hunting licenses. Since you didn't bring them up, I thought maybe you knew something of them.
As I said, we are no longer selling them. There are too many people cavorting about outside the walls as it is.
Why would I need a license anyway?
We use them to ensure that only people judged fit by Zerka Corporation are allowed outside the city. We don't allow casual exploration because of legal concerns. Zerka Corporation takes no responsibility for loss of life on the dunes. It's just so we can keep track of people. No one leaves the city without a Zerka hunting license.
There's no way to get a license?
Well, normally we charge 200 credits, but I could make an exception if you agreed to perform a task for us. It's similar to hunting. The Sand People are becoming a problem. They destroy our sand crawlers and kill our miners. One particular tribe is the worst. It's as if their chieftain has decided to wage war against us. I would like their attacks terminated. Bring me their gaffy sticks as proof. If you agree to do this, I'll give you a hunting license now and pay a bounty for each stick later. I'll give a bonus for the chieftains.
Why pay for the gaffy sticks? Why not their heads?
Which would you rather have dumped on your office floor? Besides, they're ceremonial weapons, unique to each warrior. It's just as good.
It sounds like the sort of thing a light side Jedi would do, go killing a whole tribe. Sure, I agree to do this for you.
Excellent. Now, just so we understand each other, this is an enforceable contract. Zerka Corporation takes this very seriously. Here's your license, and a few directions. We believe one of their enclaves is in the far south of the Dune Sea. You might try following one of our sandcrawlers. They're regularly attacked. I wouldn't mind you escorting them.
Let's go back to my first questions. First questions? What were they?
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
I'm looking for a miner named Griff.
Griff? There's no Griff here. Never heard of him. No, I don't remember a single Griff on the Zerka Corporation payroll.
Are you certain of that? I would leave sooner if I knew.
Oh, you mean that Twi'lek? Must have slipped my mind for a second. Yes, of course I remember Griff. We hired that Twi'lek some time ago. Not a good worker, according to his crew chief. Always complaining and faking injuries to get out of work. He entered false timesheets and slept through his shifts. We even suspected him of stealing Zerka Corporation supplies, although we could never prove it.
So you fired him?
We would have fired him, but we needed workers. It would have been better for him if he had been fired. Then the Sand People wouldn't have gotten him.
The Sand People?
He was lost in a Sand People raid we suffered not too long ago. There were prisoners taken, but our rescue parties never found anyone alive. In the end, it just wasn't cost-effective to keep searching. All miners sign a waiver absolving Zerka Corporation of liability in these circumstances.
Did the Sand People kill Griff or not? So your workers are all expendable? Yeah.
We didn't find his body, so we have to assume he was taken prisoner. Whether he's still alive, I couldn't say. That's all I can tell you. I shouldn't even have said this much. This is all privileged corporate information. I could lose my job.
Is there some type of reward for saving him?
As I said, all employees have signed waivers absolving Zerka Corporation of any financial liability if this occurs. It is the industry standard. I suppose you could apply for special dispensation from the Zerka Corporation representative kiosk on Coruscant. Business hours only, please.
Never mind, I want to ask you about something else.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
Yes, holding down the carpet, I'm sure. Anything out of the ordinary happening?
I assume that by out of the ordinary you're referring to the destruction of Terrace? That is all anyone is talking about. I'm afraid Zerka Corporation is not offering any comment on those events. We wouldn't wish to anger the participants.
No desire to mistakenly associate with the losing side? Know about anything more local?
If you're looking for local events, I suggest you go to the Swoop Track, one of the few leisure industries on Tatooine. There was also a Jawa here earlier, saying something about needing help. I think he's out by the city gates. I can't be more specific about what he wanted. Our droid translators had difficulty with the message.
His woo's teeny. He wants a woo gigantic. Let's go back to my first questions.
Very well, though I do have work to get back to.
I have to go.
Farewell. Zerka Corporation welcomes your future inquiries.
Hello, you have a circle around your head. You must have something to say.
Yes,
Yes, what is it? If this is about mining or sand people, you can go to the Zerka offices. I just manage the storehouse. What do you have available for purchase? I want to ask about bounties. I want to ask about Zerka. Anything out of the ordinary happening? Well, we'll start at the top. What do you have available for purchase? Mostly just standard Zerka provisions and supplies, not enough to keep the locals happy. Have a look. Yes. Ooh, that was powered battle armor. It's impressive looking and impressively priced. Actually, that's not bad. 2,000 credits. Sound dampening stealth unit. Alright, well, all the basic stuff. Holdout blaster. Weapon proficient or blaster. It's going to be one of those nights. Weapon proficiency, blaster pistol. There we go. When I move my tongue around like this and blow air past it, it makes sounds. Damage, energy, 1 to 4, range, 23 meters, critical. Here we are. This looks a little different. Stun, 25% chance. That's pretty slick, and it's balanced. Sometimes called a sleeper. The holdout blaster is preferred method of temporarily incapacitating an enemy, so you can cut their head off with your lightsaber. Alright, well, that'll do for now. Oh no, you have other answers that I wish to question you about. I want to ask about bounties. Sure,